All right, everyone, thank you all so much for coming out for your 25-minute workout this morning. We will begin, let us start in a tabletop position. Take a few rounds of cat-cow here. Just that nice opportunity to see how you're feeling through your spine. Your big inhale through the nose can drop your belly, fill up the lungs, and then as you exhale, you can feel your upper back reach towards the ceiling, and then just taking that nice motion backwards and forwards. Yeah, that's it. Hi, Hamish. Good morning, Cooch. And then we're going to send our right leg long back behind us. Toes are tucked, and just rock forward a little bit, getting a little stretch through the calf. And then feel a little engagement through the belly. You're going to send your left arm forward, lift the right toes. Today is all about the diagonal reach, so you're going to get a little familiar with it as we go through our exercises. Circling through the wrist, through the ankle, and then bringing your knees back down. Take them a little wider. Sit your hips back on your heels, finding a child's pose. Maybe turning the forehead from side to side. And then we'll find our way back into that tabletop, a little cat-cow action before we send the left leg long back behind us, tucking through the toes. And you may find a little shoulder mobility here as you rock forward and backwards. And then supporting that leg lift, hug your belly to the spine, send your right arm long and find that diagonal reach again, circling through the wrist, through the ankle. Fantastic. We'll find our way one more time. Last child's pose, maybe a little more length of the hips towards the heels, maybe a little more reach further forward of the fingertips. Fill up with breath, maybe a heavy sigh out, let it go, before finding your way onto your back. Hugging your knees and towards your chest, taking that little rock and roll, maybe forwards and back, maybe side to side. You can offer up some circles through the knees one way, then the other way. We'll take the feet nice and wide on our mat and just find that generous swaying of the kneecaps from side to side as you roll across the glutes. Let it feel good. Good morning, Dan. And then we'll set right up for our planks, because with this format we go straight into it. We'll find our way onto our right side forearm. Left foot is going to stack in front. Pretty traditional this morning, so sending the left arm high, and we'll add that scoop under at the 30-second mark. Heels, hips, and shoulders all in one line. And let's begin. So press away from that right side shoulder, lifting up through the left hand. And you'll start to feel that right side doing the work for you as you send the hips a little higher. Yeah, that's it. So settle into our work on our core. And just breathe. Nice work, everyone. A little more lift of the hips. Keep the hips lifted. Here's where we add the scoop under, so that 30 seconds of finding a little upper back rotation. Hi, KP.
Hi, Shannon. Sorry, I'm live.
Just mute yourself for me, darling. All good. And turning from the upper back. Yeah, that's it. Nice work. Nice and fluid through the side plank. We'll take these for 3, 2, 1. Come on down to our belly. So a diagonal reach here through our back extensions. You're going to hover your limbs, and then you're going to lift your opposite arm and opposite leg a little higher each time. So you could look at it almost like a slow swim, but very exaggerated through the opposite limb reach. Here we go. Oops, I'm finding a little right-left brain challenge as well. So energizing through the limbs, strong support through those muscles along the spine. Taking it at a pace that you can really feel that diagonal reach. Returning just to a hover, so you're staying engaged and lifting from that point of engagement. And change. You can take a little child's pose. I'm I'm finding that's a nice little break sometimes from our back extensions. We'll set up for a 1-minute forearm plank hold, and we'll take at the 30-second mark a little diagonal reach there. So that'll just mean you reach opposite limb and then return to your forearm plank at the 30-second mark. Let's see how we go. Set it up. Find that strength through your legs to help support the strength through your center. Tune into your breath. Avoid collapsing through the shoulders. Yeah, that looks great, Hamish, you got it. Press those heels away, you'll feel those quads switch on pretty quickly. Hug the belly to the spine, lengthen through the tailbone. And if you're joining me, we're taking opposite arm and opposite foot off the mat, returning through center, and then find that diagonal reach again, return to center. Nice and slow, keeping those hips super steady. So much control so that strength is radiating out from your center. Stay with your breath, soften through the jaw. Last 3, 2, 1. Well done. We'll come onto our bellies for another 30 of that opposite limb reach. Here we go. So start from a hovered position and then feel that reach and return to a hover. So much energy through the fingers and the toes. Make each reach deliberate, not rushed. Yeah, that's it, Dan. Looks good. You might not get super high, but that's okay. The intention is there. Looks awesome. Last 3, 2, 1. Slow, easeful child's pose for a moment. Before we finish up our planks on our left side forearm. And again, we'll add that scoop under at the 30-second mark. Right foot, stack it in front of the left for support. And here we go, we're up and away. You can always modify by coming down to that left knee. Yeah, that's it. Philly and Sav, you guys are that much closer together in that space. How is that for you? Send the hips high. Reach through those right fingertips. Don't collapse in that left side shoulder. And let's add that scoop under for the 30. I see. Looks good. Yeah, that's it, Tess. Fantastic. Keep the height through the hips. Can you keep that right hip stacked as much as you can over the left? It wants to come along for the ride with the arm, but working that tubular core with intention here. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. So we move right on to 2 rounds of abs, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And let me get us ready for our 4 sets of abs today. Legs are going to go straight up. We stay lifted from a crunch. We tap the toes. We return to our lifted crunch. So it's just staying engaged and finding a little more reach as you tap your toes. Maybe it's only ankles, maybe it's only your shins. Then the next one is a right and left side. So beginning with the right leg, opposite elbow to knee, and then opposite toes to hand. So you can find this little bike action through the right side leg, left side hand. You can bring that left knee down, or a little more challenging would be to float it. We catch the second side for our 3rd round, and then finishing up on our forearms. Lean on back, and then flutter kick the legs up, scissoring them across the midline, and then up and down as you find your flutter kicks. So those are our 4 this morning. So legs reaching them towards the ceiling, nice and straight-ish. And we find the crunch. And then we tap the toes from this lifted position. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So you're staying crunched the whole time. You're just releasing your fingertips from behind your head. Lots of exhale here, guys. Doesn't matter how straight the legs are, you're getting that added crunch by trying to tap something that's up in the air. Yeah, awesome, Derek. Nice exhales. 3, 2, 1. Change. So again, that one-legged bike where you start with the knee bent and then you reach for the toes as you extend. Here we go. So that left leg, we're in this for 30 seconds, so does it make sense to keep the heel down? Does it make sense to bend up through the knee? Or for extra work, you can float that left heel. So nothing through the lower back. That is your gauge of where your left leg should be in this. 3, 2, 1, change. Luxuriate in that 10 seconds of rest. Set up for your second side. 30 seconds of work. Here we go. Again, make your exhale help you lift your back body up off the mat. Maybe even that left shoulder blade gets some daylight from your mat. Yeah, that's awesome, Greg. You got it. Oh yeah. Stay with it, nice pacing. Change. Come on up to your forearms. And you're scissoring your legs up and crossing them across the midline. Here we go. So lots of energy through those inner leg lines. So strong through the front body. Bend the knees if you're feeling too much of a tug on the lower back. Shoulders are stacked over the elbows. Yeah, looks great, everyone. You got it, Sarah. Oh, yeah. Soften through the jaw. Fantastic, Michelle. So good. Last 3, 2, 1. Change. One more round of these, guys. Send your legs towards the ceiling. We'll crunch and then tap those toes. Here we go. Maybe if the toes are flexed, you can actually reach them. I find it really hard to reach. Yeah, that's it, Phil. Stay with the exhale. Yeah, nice energy through those legs. You got it, Philly. 3, 2, 1, change. We'll take that one-legged bike. Again, find where you want to put that left leg as you draw the left elbow to the right knee. Here we go. So that diagonal reach here, crossing the midline, working deep into those abdominals, certainly targeting the obliques here in this twist. Yeah, fantastic, Cooch, you got it. How's that exhale? Yeah. Change. Breathe. We'll catch that second side. Left knee to elbow. And go. Stay with it. So strong, nothing through the lower back, guys. Really strong. That's awesome. You got it, Dan. 3, 2, 1. Change. Come on up to your forearms. We'll take those flutter kicks. Hug the belly to the spine. Just think of yourself as wearing a giant corset. Everything is supporting. Oh, yeah. You probably don't get told that a lot. Imagine wearing a corset. Keep going. Whew. energy through the toes maybe. Grinning and bearing it. Can you smile through it? 3, 2, 1, change. That's all we have to do for our abs this morning. Nice and warm now. We are going to take our bridge set 2 minutes, guys, and we'll focus one leg at a time. So this one requires a little diagonal reach as well, a little left-right brain. Your arms start up at the ceiling. You draw your right knee into the chest to begin. And then as you send the right leg long, the left arm reaches, and then you return to this leg lift position. So here's the diagonal reach as well. You'll start to feel it after a minute on that left side glute. Let us prepare. And send the hips high, arms are overhead, squeeze through that left leg. Oops, there we go. And stay lifted through the hips. The right leg is just drawing in and shooting high. Now, because you're sending that right leg away, you have to focus on your belly strength as well, so you're not wearing this through your lower back. If you don't get the arms right, it doesn't matter. Just feel it through that left glute. About halfway through. Can you lift the hips a little higher? Yeah, that's it, Phil. Nice. Yeah, everyone's got some really fun variations going on. It looks awesome. Lift a little higher, a little more energy. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, oh yeah, 6, 5, 4, lift a little higher, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, hug those knees in towards the chest. Well done, everyone. We will catch the other side. So ground down to that right foot. Oops. Left knee to chest, arms up overhead. And here we go. Sending the right arm overhead as you shoot the left leg long, returning to center. Yeah, Nicole, that's it. Stay engaged through that right side leg. Can you feel your tailbone lengthen here as that left leg shoots in and out? Soften through your face. Nice work, everyone. Yeah, great coordination, everyone. Keep going. Let's take these. We'll go for another 10, 9, a little more energy lifting, 8, 7, 6, oh yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down, hug those knees in towards your chest, rock from side to side. Glutes are finished for that portion. We'll target them in our squats. So for our standing, we just do 3 rounds here. We're gonna come into a wide-legged squat. We're gonna double pulse and then squeeze to stand. So I want those toes turning out, feet are beyond the distance of the hips, heels are slightly in. Double time and then squeeze to stand. Our upper body work, carrying on with that diagonal tradition. You are in a plank. You're reaching opposite arm to opposite leg away, swapping sides, and then of course add the press up in between. So plank, opposite arm, leg reach, both sides, and then take your press up. Our balance work today is going to be a side kick and then a forward kick. So side kick at a little oblique and then forward kick. Maybe that leg doesn't touch down at all and you're just grazing the mat. Maybe you don't even need to bring the foot down. And then of course, we'll do 1 round of mountain climbers, 2 rounds of wide-legged burpees for our special appearing audience. Okay, let us get started. Come on down, or spread your feet nice and wide, toes turning out for our double pulse squats. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, down, squeeze to stand. So take these at a pace that works for you, but feel the energy of the legs really switching on. Yeah, that's it. Feel those adductors firing. Glute med is getting that work. So lots of glute activation here. 3, 2, 1. Change. Upper body set. Modify where you need to, but we're going for the diagonal reach. Here we go. Maybe you linger for trying to find that balance. Certainly swapping on your core and then adding the press up. Yeah, Jessie, so strong. That's awesome balance. Woohoo! You can get a lot of upper body work without the press up. That's the option I'm choosing today, but you guys go for it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Okay, just to review, we're grounding through the right leg, nice and strong. Side lift, forward kick. Here we go. So as you find that side lift, you could take a little elbow to thigh contraction. And more challenge certainly is to not bring that left leg down. Yeah. So strong through that standing right leg. Nice work. 30 seconds really gets in there, right? Change. Oh yeah. Mountain climbers, just one round of these. But Jessie, you can do your wide-legged burpees if you want. Here we go. Jog it on out, guys. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Find a fast pace because you're only doing one round of these. So burn it on up. Yeah, that is fantastic. Way to go, Derek. Nice. You got it, Sav. Woo. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Change. 2 more rounds of those. Turn those toes out. Knees are always going to be tracking in line. Find your double pulse and then squeeze. So you can almost see your quads firing as you come to a stand and feel your back body switch on. It's almost like a wide-legged bridge here, just a little different orientation. Yeah, that's it, Tess. Keep those knees turning out. Change. Let's take our planks, add that diagonal reach, add the press up if that's what's working for you. Here we go. So give yourself the advantage of a wide foundation. Your feet can be a little wider. Your hands may be even a little wider in your planks. Taking the press up on your knees if that's good modification. Hug your belly to the spine. Hug the midline. Yeah, Cooch, that's it. 3, 2, 1. Change. We are standing and grounding through our left leg. We're lifting to the side. We're kicking forward. Here we go. Drop on that left quad. Each movement has its own breath. Can you tune into your breath here? Yeah, so strong. Fantastic. That's it, Hamish, you got it. A little side crunch, a little diagonal reach. Yeah, Nicole, nice. Change. Wide-legged burpees. You can go for 40 and start right now. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and go. You must be exhausted watching her, Sarah. That's so good. Nice bounce, everyone. Nice light landings. Get that heart rate up. Full body integration here. So strong through the center. Yeah, Philly, awesome. Yeah, I love it, Hamish, you got it. 3, 2, 1, change. Last round, we're gonna do 2 sets of our balance just so we can stay nice and even. First, low squat though. Take it down halfway and then go to your absolute depth. But can you be honest with where your knees track? There's a lot of inner thigh required to keep those kneecaps in line. Try the front 2 toes if you can. Yeah, Greg, nice. Tailbone is lengthening. Shoulders are over the hips as the chest stays lifted. Oh yeah. Change. Last thing to do in our upper body work, our opposite reach plank press-ups. Here we go. Maybe you're so solid in your balance now, you're enjoying that reach. Maybe you're just going for the press-ups. Stay with your breath. Work with integrity through this round. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Sarah. Three, 2, 1, change. So we're gonna do both sides on this, so another minute of our balance here. So we can catch both left and right side. I think it's just a little discombobulating to try and swap in the middle. So hope you're okay with an extra 30 seconds tacked on. Maybe that left leg is lifting to the side a little more as you get strong through that right side balance. Stay with your breath, great focus test. 3, 2, 1, change. Left leg, right away. Ground down. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So that right leg is shooting directly out from the hip. It's not at a diagonal. So you get that juicy outer hip thing going. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, Sav. Hug the belly to the spine. There is a lot of core for us to do that. That's it, Dan, nice. 3, 2, 1, change. Last thing, mountain climb, wide-legged burpees. Yep, here she goes. 3, 2, 1, and go. No talking, just doing. And breathing. And cheering. Woohoo! Can't help myself. You guys look awesome. So good. Woohoo! Nice. That's it, Jessie. Fantastic. You got it, Hamish. Yeah, Cooch. Dan, you're on fire. Woo! Change. So much for not talking. Thank you guys so much.